Suchir Balaji's story was supposed to be one of triumph. A young boy genius working at OpenAI trying to shape the future of artificial intelligence. Yet, his life ended in tragedy. Dead at the age of 26 in his San Francisco apartment. The police said it was suicide, but Balaji's parents disagree. They say he was killed. After all, Suchir Balaji was the whistleblower who exposed OpenAI. So what exactly happened here? Was this suicide or murder? And why is Elon Musk asking for an FBI investigation? Let's start with Suchir Balaji's story. He was born in 1998 to tech-savvy parents in California. His parents knew that he was different, but soon it became clear that he was a prodigy. He started coding when he was just 11 years old. By age 13, he built his first computer. At 17, he was recruited by Quora. And so his meteoric rise continued. Balaji landed at UC Berkeley. There he won accolades for his groundbreaking algorithms. In 2018, he joined OpenAI as an intern. The company was a non-profit at that time, and its goal was quite clear: to ensure that AI benefits humanity. That's what OpenAI was about. And Balaji believed in that dream. He spent the next 4 years working towards it. But things changed in 2022. That's when ChatGPT was launched. It became extremely popular. OpenAI shifted towards profit. And Balaji's ideals clashed with the company's future path. There were multiple ethical questions, especially on how AI is trained. Balaji began to see the cracks. He believed that AI was harming humanity. So in August 2024, he left OpenAI, but the idea kept haunting him. And in October, he went public. In an interview to the New York Times, Balaji spoke out. He talked about OpenAI's information gathering practices, about how the company violated copyright laws. He said ChatGPT was damaging the internet. And with this, Suchir Balaji became the OpenAI whistleblower. He then went about his business. OpenAI kept working on new models. Balaji turned to new projects. He was planning a non-profit for medical AI. So everything seemed fine, basically, after that interview. But then things changed in November. On November 21st, Balaji celebrated his 26th birthday. He spoke to his parents. He talked about flying back home. And then he went MIA, missing in action. He did not answer calls. His mother went and knocked on his door. No one answered, so she got worried. She called the San Francisco police. They entered the apartment, and they found his body there. The police later said that Balaji had died by suicide, but his parents were not convinced. So they arranged for a private autopsy, and the results were atypical. So they began to suspect foul play. Balaji's parents say that his apartment was ransacked, that there were signs of struggle. His mother has posted about it on X. And let me quote from what she said. "It's a cold-blooded murder declared by authorities as suicide. Lobbying in SF City does not stop us from getting justices. We demand FBI investigation." So the family are now calling for an FBI investigation, and they found a backer in Elon Musk. He too is asking for a probe. What about OpenAI? What have they said? When Suchir died, the company said they were devastated, but they haven't said anything since then. Balaji's parents too have not mentioned OpenAI. They say that they're not pointing any fingers. But it inevitably raises questions. Did Balaji lose his life for speaking out? You see, being a whistleblower is not just courageous, it's also very dangerous. Speaking out against powerful entities comes with risks. There can be lawsuits, financial trouble. Whistleblowers can lose friends, they can be called traitors, and when there's big money at stake, the risk escalates. We've seen quite a few examples across the world. But Balaji's case could take a different turn, and that's because of Elon Musk. He already has an axe to grind with OpenAI. Elon Musk and Sam Altman co-founded OpenAI in 2015. Musk left the organization 6 years ago, but he hasn't stopped questioning it since. He's raised concerns over direction, leadership, and profitability. He's also dragged OpenAI to court, so Elon Musk is likely to capitalize on this case. He already says it does not look like a suicide. Elon Musk has the power to push this forward. After all, he has the US president-elect's ear. As for the case, we cannot say if it was indeed suicide or murder. That's for the American police to find out. But we do agree that it needs a wider probe, because when billions of dollars hang in the balance, speaking out can be a matter of life and death.